Okay, so um, I guess we were talking about Noah lying, right? Season two, Devil Ears. Okay, so there's a controversy as far as lying. Okay, um, I don't have it on this phone. Okay, so let's. The reason I think that him, I think that my father, my brother, Aldo. Okay, Aldo we'll start with my brother. Okay, and then we'll start with my father. Okay, so let's just say family, right? Family. This is what I see with family. I see that being an Allah man, right? And family, okay? All right, so let me tell you where I'm at right now with what I see, okay? I see that either they're lying to me because of Noel, right? Or because of Allah, right? What the problem or the controversy is, one of the things is April, my ex. Okay? I'm gonna say her name because I don't have too many. It's Tiffany and April. Okay, so I had a kid with her. Okay. Okay, so I wasn't with her at the time, but I also see the brain in denial. I see that they can make me think certain ways and keep me wondering. I'm like stupid, right? Yeah, like stupid, right? Okay, so a few things happened that I seen with her. Okay, so let me start with the night with my brother. Okay, I got there in the morning. I saw the TV at that time. I barely started seeing the TV. I I had seen her naked with a child. Okay, I thought they were having sex. Or I thought something was going on that I didn't know what was going on. I started crying. Right. And it must have been about 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, but like I said, I was on drugs, so but I also was coherent. Um, I was aware of my surroundings, but I was on drugs. Okay. I also see that they can make us hear things, see things that aren't there. So I kind of have to try and put two and two together, right? But what I did see with my own eyes, okay, I accused her of a child, right? Told everybody, okay, long as she's naked with a 9-year to 13-year-old child, naked. Okay, so then what the fuck is she doing naked? I mean, my kids don't even fucking see her naked. Why is she naked in front of a, I don't know how old he was, 13, I believe. Could have been 12 or 13 years old. Okay, so, all right, so that started a lot of stuff with my ex, right? Okay, so let's just say, okay, I'm gonna rewind first, okay? I'm gonna her stepfather, okay? But anyways, long story short, okay, I saw her stepfather. They were having sex, right? Now Noel tells me that they were having sex for 6 minutes before I saw him. I said, dude, you're lying. I said, you're lying to me. He said, he tells me, he draws it up for me, and he tells me. I was like, I said, it looked like they were having sex. I said, I don't believe you, dog. So I said, I don't believe you. And he said, I claim it saw me. And I looked in the window for not long, but I mean, Clem, have you seen this man? He's an old man. My brother's a pretty face, right? You did something, or at least my mind was kind of fucked up, right? What I'm saying is I'm not talking nothing bad. I'm trying to speak the truth. I'm trying to tell you what the controversy is, okay? Okay, so he tells me that the first time that they had done something was whenever she was in her 20s. I said, dude, you're lying. Why are you lying to me about stupid shit? I'm like, he's telling me that he said he's not lying to me right now, okay? So I tell myself, well, why the fuck would he lie about some stupid shit, right? Okay, well, I mean, what if he is lying, right? Okay, but why would he lie about stupid shit, right? Okay, so long story short, right? Okay, so let's just say, now with my father, right? With my father, okay, so not okay, that night, that's it. Now I seen my brother there, my brother. Okay, I seen the TV and I thought the TV was setting me up with Clement and all this stuff, right? I thought it was an act, right? That's the way I think of it right now, right? Or who thinks of it? Yeah, well, like I said, okay, so he tells me these things, and I say, well, I said, it's hard to believe, right? Like I said, if you see this man and you see the way they act, okay, you wouldn't believe it, okay? So, like I said, okay, it's very, very, very hard to believe things like this, right? Even if you see it with your own eyes, right? Okay, so like I said, another act happened with my father, right? That's her stepfather, by the way, okay? Okay, so like I said, what else? Okay, so he says that he says they were in their 20s, right? Okay, so like this is Noah. I asked. He said that April and Clement the first time. April was. He's telling me right now. He said she was 23 years old, and he's telling me Clement was 47 years old. Ain't that hard to believe? She was 23 and Clement was 47. That's Linda. It's very hard to believe when you see them together. I mean, when you see family, right? When you see them together, right? Okay, and the thing is, I met April when she was 21 years old. 21 years old, I met April when she was 21. Or I was, how old was I? No, I called April again when I was 21. Okay, so either way, like I said, so he said, and then I had seen something on Vila, right? I didn't see nothing. I saw her there, and the TV doesn't really explain themselves. Like I said, I know I'm not going to speak about them right now. I heard April with my dad. Okay, I heard a tool. Okay, the controversy is I heard something that was fake. Right, this is my fault. Right, and then I heard something that sounded like flesh on the mouth. Right, but then I also see it could have been my imagination, but I know it wasn't. Right, why? Because I know what the fuck I was hearing. Right, because I was on drugs. So like I said, I was on drugs. Right. But like I said, there's a controversy is he draws a tool, right? They draw a tool, and my father's soul draws a tool. A tool. He draws a tool. Okay, I have it on drawing. So he draws a tool. They draw a tool on her forehead, right? And first it's on the side of his. It's on the side. It's on the side. It's on the side here, and then it's on her forehead, and then it's here, and she's sucking on my dad's. My dad's soul is drawing this, painting this on spectrum. So I'm like, why are they fucking lying? It's hard to believe, right? And he told me that my dad is the one who asked April, and I was working at Bay, and April was 24 years old, okay, and my dad was 54 years old, okay. So that's, and then he says that it was in the kitchen, right? I said, dude, why are you lying to me, right? And I see family, right? It's hard to believe. Why? Because I see my father, and I don't see that. Why would they do that to me, right? Why would they do that? I wouldn't do that to nobody. I still can't. I'm telling y'all because I'm trying to. Would you believe it, or would you believe it? It's hard to believe, right? He's telling me right now that it's true, and I'm like, dude, it doesn't sound right, right? It just doesn't sound right, right? It's not about a female. It's about family, right? So now I see family, and I say, well, wait a minute. Okay, so and part of me, I do believe it, and then he tells me, and it's like I don't believe it. I see denial. I see the brain, right? I see back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, right? Back and forth, right? Um. So okay. So like I said, he's telling me those things. Okay. Now, would you believe it, right? Would you believe it, right? Okay. So like I said, those are the little controversies that we have. Okay. Okay. Because um the devil forgive me if I'm fucking the devil forgive me if I'm but I also see the mind and I also see denial And I also see that a man can put a man's dick in a man's ass. And he also says that human beings are the only species on the planet that a man has sex with a man. No other animal on this planet puts a man's dick in a man. Dogs don't do it. Gorillas don't do it. Lions don't do it. Only human being. Ain't that some shit? Putting a man's dick in a man's ass. I also see these women are screwed up in their heads. Screwed up in their heads. I see that that's wrong. But that's the controversy that we have, right? Like I said, I'm not stupid. I just don't know what to believe. Because it's very hard to believe, right? Right? So like I said, I'm not lying to nobody. I mean, it's drawn. I mean, I see my father, right? And I see my father, get me this and cook me this and give me this and do this and this. And I'm like, are you laughing at me? I look at my head. Are you making fun of me? And you want me to be your slave and do this and do that for you? And are you making fun of me? I still can't figure. I mean, that's what the way I see my Heavenly Father treating me. Do this and cook this and do that and do this and do this, right? So I tell myself, well, if He did something to me, right, my Heavenly Father, not the soul, not. I see a vessel that just cruised along and enjoyed whatever happened. It's not the fault, right? Because I also see that the mind, and they have no control over the body. So now I tell myself, so what is that? So where does that leave me? Where does that fucking leave me? I have nowhere to go, right? I also see my Father and my Heavenly Father. I see two, okay? I see the one that, like a child, like a baby, like a child, almost hollow, but like a child that doesn't know right from wrong. Doesn't know right from wrong, okay? Doesn't know right from fucking wrong. And I see the Heavenly Father. That's at least 1,000 years old. At least 1,000 years old. That knows right from wrong, right? Making fun of me, right? And so, like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and make any excuses for nobody, okay? But I feel sometimes, my father, hey, do this and do that and give me this and give me that. Are you making fun of me? Are you lying? Are y'all setting me up? Are y'all lying to me? Right? What the fuck is going on, right? Because I also see loyalty. They are loyal with each other. If one tells one to lie for them, they will lie for them. Noel. If someone tells Noel to lie, well, Noel says he won't lie, but a lot of these motherfuckers, they kill. They kill for each other, right? They kill for each other. They kill for each other. That's being loyal to take a life that's not theirs. Okay, so let's, motherfuckers, hold on. Okay, so like I said, the controversy as far as now, like I said, I see, what's the word? I see my Heavenly Father. I see a lot of people, my brother and everybody, making fun of the size of my fucking dick.